Hi everyone, this is Arcadius and welcome back to Naval Creed. Today we'll be going over the last French destroyer that is currently released, and that is T53, or as I've renamed her Duperre. Well, technically I've renamed her Forbin, and her sister ship Duperre. This ship is pretty much a copy-paste of the T47 class that we went over in the last video, and it's still just as bad, except it's worse because now it's at a tier 10. We still have just a handful of guns, handful of torpedoes, and not a lot of hope. So let's see what we have. 20,800 health, 19 millimeters of armor. Your destroyer does not matter whatsoever. Guns, 127 millimeter. You do have 17.5 rounds a minute. I believe that is faster than Cursaint. Yeah, they had 13.5. So you do at least get faster shooting guns. Damages, rate of fire, still the same there. 13.3 kilometer range, which is more than Cursaint. Torpedoes, same kind of thing. 4 triple launchers, 2 on each side. Only 14,400 damage, 15 kilometers, 64 knots, 0.86 rounds a minute. I believe that's faster rate of fire. Yes, fast rate of fire. Speed 34.5, so no difference there. What about anti-aircraft? 131, 169 DPS. Not really that much, honestly. It's good for a destroyer, but again, if you don't get a carrier, what's the point? I have focused her for rate of fire and reload, so my rate of fire is actually 20.46 rounds a minute. And then 5.2 degree turn time versus a 6.0 second degree turn time. So I've just kind of gone with the gunboat idea because torpedo boat is not really the best, unless you want to play these like a souped up Japanese destroyer. They don't really have the concealment for that, do they? Let's take a look at Cursaint's concealment because I don't think we went over that. Work with me, game. There we go. 6.2 and Duperre has, come on, 6.8. That's huge. Do I have the crew skill on? No, I do not. So that can be modified a little bit. So you're probably looking at 6.6. Regardless, that's about average, if anything. So yeah, again, repair, smoke, defensive AA, or torpedo reload booster. I don't really like the torpedoes though, but I guess you can think of yourselves as a Japanese deity that has traded in its torpedo firepower for actual anti-aircraft guns. And if you just play as a sniping destroyer, I guess that'll work, but that's not really my playstyle. But we'll see what we can do. Let's toss her into a game. Okay, let's see what kind of game we have today. So remember, it's a tier 10 ship. So we're going to fight tier 10 warships, but actually we got pretty lucky. Only 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, and the rest are destroyers. There's 6 destroyers in this match, which is actually something we can deal with. Believe it or not. 2.2 second reload, torpedoes 59 seconds. Okay, torpedo angles, not the best. Let's start heading out. No carrier, so again, we're pretty much delegated to gunboat, and even then we are really struggling. Let's head out. Let's see what ships we actually have. Tsushima is 50% torpedo damage reduction, so that's a no-go, or not very easily. Monarch, Ichi does wonders on her, so we might be able to do some okay damage with her, but her secondaries do a lot of damage and set fires pretty much every single shot. Lion, a little bit easier. She doesn't have high explosive, but she has accuracy. Buki's just a floating citadel. Magdeburg is scary. Takao will take some work. And then the destroyers will just fold them up one at a time. Again, not really feeling too fast at 41.1 knots. that's with my speed buffs because you don't get a speed boost. If it wasn't for my speed buffs, you'd only be going around here at 34.5, which is probably about 3/4 for me. Yeah, so you're pretty much going like this fast in the destroyer. God, that's so slow. All right, let's see what we got. Takao, Ibuki, Monarch, Sushi's over there. Duperre is right there. We could just send some torpedoes out just to see if we hit anything. Not even aiming, just who knows. All right, we've been sighted because we have large concealment. Let's see what we can do. We did get a fire, so that's nice. Can we get a little bit of a fire on Sushi before we go behind this island? That'd be nice. Three shatters. We got 1 pen and 4 shatters. That's all we get. All right, 3 destroyers over here. Time to have a little fun. Oh, we got a torpedo hit. Nice. What was it on? Looks like a Buki. 2 torpedo hits. Okay. So if we're actually not aiming them, we did okay. Do we have more torpedoes? Almost. We are on fire. I don't appreciate that. And let's just send some more torps. Pop smoke screen, switch to armor piercing. Let's take out some cruisers. Right, got 1 citadel. 2 citadels. I don't think I'm going to hit with Tekao with the torps, so we're just going to gun her down real quick. Or she can just be deleted by a lion. But we did get another torp on Ibuki. And I think we should be able to finish her with citadels, unless the lion decides to slap her. Nope, we got her. Cool. I do see you, Duperre. I can almost shoot you, actually. Let's see if we can be a little bit cheeky here. Can we get some hits? I got 1. It only goes up from here, and I'm capping a base, by the way. And base is capped. And there we go, dead destroyer. Cool. Next. I want some damage on Fletcher. Because she can kind of outrun me. Alright, we've got a little bit of on her. How are my torpedoes looking? Am I going to get any more? No. I doubt it. They're going to run out of range here soon. Yep, there they go. Alright, let's see what we can do against this daring. Maybe we can down her before we get to the rest of the group. Against destroyers, the ship is pretty okay. Not the best, but not the worst either. You know, let's just go to auto fire. Let's see how that goes. We're behind an island. And this should finish her off. Or she could just get sunk by someone else. That's fine. Ooh, we are going to take 1 torpedo, though. That's kind of upsetting. Because I don't have a heal. That's whatever. Alright, we're just going to try and gun down this Magdeburg here real quick before she gets behind the island. There we go. Goodbye. And let's see here. Let's get some torpedo strikes out on some of these battleships. So let's send some out for Lion. I'm not going to get Monarch, but I could try for Sushi. And actually, Lion and Sushi are so close together in terms of torpedo spread, we're actually going to go widespread. Cool. Let's pop a smoke screen. And let's just see if we can get some damage from here. From the safety of our smoke screen. Cool, got a fire. Ooh, gearing, hello. But yeah, you kind of have to play it safe. You can't actually just YOLO rush into ships like you can with the other French destroyers. You actually have to give it some thought, which is not something I necessarily enjoy because that takes the fun out sometimes. Got a lot of torpedoes on Sushi. One torpedo on Lion, looks like. But definitely some torpedo damage. How are we looking on torpedoes? Almost fully reloaded again. I do enjoy that at least. Okay, time to move and see if we can torpedo them again. Fletcher's behind the island, so she's no threat to us. Monarch can go down to high explosive really easily, as long as you hit her. Okay, torpedoes. Set. Fletcher is aground. I'm not going after her right now. We have a Monarch. Going to go say hi to her. Alright, Sushi is actually pretty close to us. We're definitely going to take some damage here, if not sink. Because we are pretty low. Wow, I can't damage that Monarch to save my life. Alright. Was she turning away though? Ah. Okay, so we're boarding that plan. See if we can at least take out the Lion. I know Sushi is a better target, but the 50% torpedo damage reduction means I'm not going to sink her even if I land all 6 hits. If I at least sink the Lion, that's less shells and secondaries hitting me, which means I may be able to survive and try for the Tsushima again, because my smoke screen is almost up as well. Alright, fine, I'll use armor piercing on you. If you want to be difficult, I'll just do it that way. And someone else can get the kill again. Alright, torpedoes, 14 seconds. Oh, cool, I was the only one spotting everything. Are you in a smoke screen too? God dang it, Daring. Alright. Daring's probably going to YOLO into torpedoes if I launch them right now, so we're going to just sit and wait. And I honestly don't think I can... Actually, you know what? Heck with the Daring. Let's send some torpedoes. Tsushima's already turning away. So let's see if we can finish off some of these destroyers while we're at it. The other Fletcher did go down, it looks like. And if I can take out these destroyers, then the rest of my fleet can help me with the Tsushima. Ooh, Tsushima just got slapped really hard. But the Daring went down. Let's see if we can get a fire on Sushi. And that will probably seal her fate. Nice, 2 pence for no damage. Love that. Ooh, we did get a fire. Cool. Alright, now we can just rush these destroyers. Plus Sushi goes down. Nice. Alright, let's send some shots towards Fletcher. Let's finish off Aki. We are really low on health right now. This is the moments where you really enjoy the health pool, the heal given to you by the other French normal destroyers. I was trying to finish off that Aki, but I guess we can start with you, Fletcher. Okay, that should be you dead. And that should be you dead. Aw, man, I almost had a double kill. Alright, but we did still pretty decent, actually. But I had to work for the damage. Let's see how we did. 298,000 damage, 7 ships sunk, 374 shell hits, 15 torpedo hits, 7 aircraft shot down, 14 citadels, 12 fires, 5 floodings, 2 modules destroyed, 2 capped bases, and 1 defended cap for 16,000 base XP. This is actually a pretty good game. It might be my record. HE did 93,000 damage after 305 shells, 69 armor-piercing shells. Always have to do a nice after that. Gave us 42,000 damage. Fires did 30,000, and torpedoes did 132,000 damage. So all in all, it was actually a pretty decent game. Let's actually check to see if that was indeed my record game with her, because I had one of those already in an earlier battle. Forbin E298-221. Is that what I had? Yep, that was a record game. Cool. Still hate the ship. Don't get me wrong, but I guess once in a blue moon she can actually perform and do her job. But you really have to work hard for it. You saw how close I was to dying there. And at any point I could have died. With that, I will wrap up today's video. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe for further content. I don't know what video I will be doing next. I just did all of the French Destroyer videos in one day. There will be an update released later this week, so maybe something nice will come out of that. But I honestly don't know. So stay tuned to see what happens next. And thank you for watching. Take care.